Diane. Oh, you can't never tell. Like a bad penny keep popping up. Well, what are you eating, Steve? We might want to come to your house. I've been doing one of them knick-knack days. Hello, Ringo. Miss Amanda, how you doing? I picked out on fruit today. I went and bought some strawberries and rigged them up, and then bought some watermelon, and I ate enough watermelon to float a battleship. I'm a fruit hungry. Oh, I'm great. Doing good. Hmm, never heard of that one. I appreciate it, Diane. Oh, been a funny day. It's always a good day or a bad day for me or both. Yeah, I went to the store a while back earlier in the day, and I bought a rack of ribs. I'm gonna fix them tomorrow. I haven't fixed any ribs in a while. Hey, Daniel, how you doing this fine day? Amanda, what have you been up to? Cookie, how you doing, brother? Cookie, we ought to be sitting on a boat in the Bahamas. Allie, hey, yeah, I haven't been on here much lately. Sort of took a break. I had took a trip or a couple of trips, but I appreciate you stopping in. That's no fun. You been doing all right, Blaine? take long to get a crew full, would it? I was watching a deal on YouTube, and there were three guys got together on jet skis and run from Florida to the Bahamas. That's a lot of pounding. Hello there. How y'all doing, economic refugees? Oh man, I had a blast. Had real good weather. Yeah, that's right, Blaine. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I stopped when I wanted to stop, went when I wanted to go, and ate some good food. And went down. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Cooper's, but it's supposed to be about the top barbecue place in Texas. I ate there, and then went down to Luckenbach, where William Whalen wrote that song about. Then rode. They got three motorcycle roads here in Texas that were supposed to be real pretty. Well, you appreciate you dropping in, Blaine. And I came back in and spent the night. A storm blew in, so I came in and spent the night and left the next day and headed the opposite direction and wound up in Orange, Texas, right down on the tip. Hello there, Tim. Ate me some shrimp and flounder and pigged out down there on seafood. Yeah, hello, Char. I didn't see you come in. Miss Bree, how you doing? Tim's having a hard time finding them waterfalls, isn't he, Bree? I tell you what, everything I ate down there was good. Whew. I love shrimp. Shrimp cocktail, fried shrimp. Yeah, like up there in Alaska, they claim it's nothing, 200 or 300 pounds, but they call them halibuts up there too. They must not be the same species because they don't get that big here. Char, I said hello. I didn't see you come in. Hey, KT. Hmm. I'm so full of watermelon. I couldn't eat anything else right now. Yeah, there you go, Diane. Well, did everybody get plenty to eat today? I tell you what, I hate to give the guy a compliment, but I gotta say that I enjoyed Nate's little video today. Just about anywhere, hello, Georgian. Just about anywhere, Steve, on the coast, you can get shrimp. But I shopped around till I found a place that it was shrimp boats that came in, they didn't freeze them. and they just put them on ice. That's when they're the best. And that's getting hard to find. Yep, they dang sure do. That's the first time I ate flounder in years and years. Well, like, we timed it just right then, huh, Desert Adventures? Well, a PB and J can hardly be beat just about any time. Ain't nothing wrong with the omelet. Flounder's one of them deals. If you cook it right, you can't beat it. If you don't, it's nasty. I don't like it at all. When I was a kid, I had an uncle that was a saltwater dude. And every time we'd go down there in the summertime on the coast, well, he'd break those lanterns out and flounder gigs, and we'd gig flounders all night. Yeah, you got to do that every once in a while. Hello, Moon. Hey, hadn't seen you in a few days. You doing all right? Yeah, I clean the tanks out on mine like with bleach and flush them a few times, and then it goes through the filter on my travel trailer. There you go, Diane. It goes through the filter on my travel trailer, and then it goes to a Berkeley. So Reuben, my wife like Reuben. Well, that'll keep you out of trouble anyway, mate. Yeah, I'm fix some of them Texas style ribs up tomorrow. I haven't cooked them in a long time. I did get to eat one thing that's sort of unusual. They that place that I ate that barbecue at had Cabrito. First time I'd had any of that in a long time. They refugees. Have y'all got moved yet, or y'all fixing to move? Not bad when you start dreaming about food at night. I bet you get in trouble for eating birds in your house, KT. I think the key word on that cookie is a good, Reuben. A good anything. A couple of my buddies got a hold of me today, and I'm gonna go get some. Talk about getting hungry for something. I hadn't thought about it in a while, but I'm gonna go to Roadhouse tomorrow and get me some prime rib. Dang, you're a Rolling Stone, ain't you, Ernie? You doing okay, bud? He's cannibal, huh? You sitting still or rolling, Ernie? Well, is that a joke you can put out in public, Char, or is that a private joke? Oh, you had a pretty good day then. Well, that's rough. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a few days. Uh-oh, here come trouble. Hello, Lance. Oh, I've been AOL off here for a while. You at home now, Cookie? Now, Tim, that's not the X-rated one, is it? He beat you to it. Make sure you don't get the X-rated one. All right. Head back Thursday, huh? At least don't have to worry about driving through snow this time, Cookie. Hello, Carl. Ron sees America. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna have to get Ron sees A, B, C, and D here in here for long. How's your ladies, Carl? Yeah, I always forget to ask him to hit the like button and subscribe and all that milk. I guess I'd have a lot more subs if I did it. I got a few videos I'm fixing to post, and that may help a little. Yeah, that's the way I am, if I remember. I'm not chasing that thousand, really. But then I get thinking about it, well, sort of like to have it. Oh, well, that's good, Carl. Hell, I don't know about the awesome part, but I appreciate all the help I can get. And you got to watch Steve. He's sort of sneaky. Where you at now, Ron? Uh-oh. You sleep good tonight anyway, Carl. Maybe the gals will too. Isn't that funny how you can get out in the sun all year long, but you get around that water, boy, you can get burnt right quick. When I got married the first time, I went down to the coast on the honeymoon, and KKT, the you back in Texas, Ron? But anyway, she was real dark complected and tanned real easy. We got down there. I told her, I said, you better put something on. The sun down here is different. Well, she didn't believe me. Well, the next day, she was burnt to a crisp. Oh, okay. Hello, Jane. I'm lucky about that. From the waist up, I get in the sun, I'll turn a little bit red, but I'll be tan the next day. But I made well in all them years, and that ultraviolet light probably got something to do with that. Well, Skinner Farm, how you doing, man? Man, it's been a long time. You doing okay? Well, you turkey, you should have hollered at me when you was in Whitney. That's not but about 40 something miles from me. Hell, I was probably gone anyway, though. I just got back in a couple of days ago. Is my volume all right on this thing? Sounds like I'm loud to me. Hello, Miss Cat. How you doing, girl? Okay, appreciate it. My voice is deep, and it always sounds like I'm talking louder than I am. I got to go get up on the roof of my trailer in a minute. My damn water vent hose, I guess it's stopped up and trying to rain inside. Damn, I read your post wrong there, and I ain't gonna say what I thought. Yeah, we all wishing you the best, James. I know that's tough. Sometimes that's the best way, Tim. Anybody wants to come up, come on. What are you saying? Nobody would care if Tim stuck his foot in his mouth. Tim got the cleanest feet in the world anyway. Like I said, if somebody wants to come up, come on. You know, I've got so spoiled to riding that bike at 70 miles a gallon that, hello, Katie.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, just thought I'd come up just to play.
There you go. I'm glad you did. They, you're fuzzy, or is it just my eyeballs?
I'm probably fuzzy. I don't know if I can adjust the camera any better or not.
Yeah, when you got closer to it, it got better.
When I get closer like that
Yeah, that cleared it up.
on my laptop, and it's just got the, I guess, the automatic camera. So
Yeah, they do that sometimes. That stupid computer of mine, I've been having hell with it for the last
if I
few
turn
days.
the screen back up, it's going to cut me off. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's my
you're
head off. But
you're not super bad. You just Lucas is getting you trained, huh, Steve?
I'll just try to stand up a little taller.
Here we go. Oh goodness. Damn. Oh, when she leans up closer, it clears up. It's just a distance or something. You been doing all right?
Yeah, been doing good. Sounds like you're doing okay too.
Oh yeah, I've been running all over the country. I've been having a ball.
And I want some of those shrimp.
But about 1,500 miles on that bike in the last couple of weeks. So
Wow.
they,
You had a sore butt?
No, not really. I guess I ride it so much it doesn't bother me. I put a lot of miles on one. Yeah, that's like Rocky does me. He runs the whole show.
Did you take Rocky with you on the bike trip?
Yeah, yeah. Rocky went to.
I bet that was pretty cool.
I've got a pet carrier that I put him in on the back, and he'll look around for a couple hours, and then he'll get tired of it and lay down inside of it and go to sleep. But I try to stop about every 100 miles, every 120 miles, and let him out and run around. Only thing he don't like is I got to keep him on leash, and he's not used to that. He's used to running wild. And plus, anybody he sees, he thinks supposed to fall in love with him. Yeah, I
Well,
ain't got much rear end anyway, Steve.
if I ever saw him, I know I'd be cuddling him to death.
Yeah, I just enjoy it. I don't know, there's something about that bike. I just enjoy riding it. I think it's the last motorcycle I bought. Uh, just fit me perfect. It's just fun to ride. It's big enough to not be uncomfortable, but it's not so big I can't pick it up if I lay it down or something. You know, I can handle it easy. And so I really enjoyed it. Hey, Diane, be nice. I got enough to sit on. And I said sit, SIT. I traded that 300 off Tim and bought a 500 Honda Rebel. It got all the power I need, and you still get good gas mileage, but it's light enough if something happens. I get off on gravel sometimes. If something happens, I lay it down, I can pick it up. That Harley I got, that's 900 pounds. I don't think I can pick that thing up anymore. I guess I could if I had to, but I just don't want to have to. Well, oh,
Well,
big bike ride a little better, but this one doesn't ride bad at all.
yeah.
And like I say, at 70 miles a gallon, spoil you. Just you can go in a gas station, thing doesn't have but a 3 gallon tank on it. Go in a gas station and put $6, $7 worth of gas in it.
How does Rocky ride on your bike? Is he strapped in or a
Do what?
sidecar? Or...
Oh, Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a deal that's made especially for dogs that's strapped down on the back of the bike. It's
Oh,
all
really?
packed, and he's clipped in it, and then he can stick his head out and look around. Yeah, but it's a small target, Kathleen. Well, cat's tough tonight. Your bird getting along all right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had him out today and he was playing.
I got a friend of mine that had a dog, and she was real close to it, and a lady I used to kayak with, and so her dog died, and she didn't want to get another dog, and so she said, one day I just was in a store and I just picked a parakeet up. Well, now that parakeet runs the house.
Yeah, they did tend to rule the roost, any of them.
When I was married this last time, my wife bought a cockatiel, and she had a little Boston Terrier, and that crazy cockatiel would go up there and he'd take a bone out of that dog's mouth. He'd take it away from him. Or if he wanted to play, you'd go up there and start pecking that dog on the nose, or take and get his whiskers and pull his whiskers. And if that dog still wouldn't play with him, well, he'd go around and bite him right on the butt. That bird was
My dog and my parrot have to be separated by a kitty gate because they can't stand each other. But my old dog, she was a lab, and my parrot would just walk all over her and just, you know, pick at her ears and whatever else.
The funniest thing that cockatiel would do is that dog be laying on his back, and you know how a dog would scoot on his back, go around in circles.
Mm.
The cockatiel would stand on that dog's ears and ride, going around in circles like that.
Oh my gosh.
That dog didn't pay no attention to him. Once in a while, that dog would get enough and he'd just take his paw and sit on top of him. Oh, that bird would raise hell.
Yeah, I can't trust my dog and my parrot together. I can't trust them either one. One of them's going to get hurt.
Cat, I appreciate you coming in, and go enjoy that berry.
All right, let me go. I'm all blurry anyway.
Oh, me.
Figure out how to get out of here.
Oh, you want me to drop you down? There you go. There. That cat is one hard-working woman, isn't she? Don't tell her I said that, though. Now, Rocky would get up under the bed, and I'll be sitting there calling him, trying to figure if he's outside or inside. And he gets in one of those spells. He just sit there and look at you like, "What are you hollering at me for? I'm right here." Dog, you could come to me when I call you. The only trouble Rocky's got, he got one bad habit. He thinks when you go to bed at night, that's playtime. Then he wants to wrestle and bite and growl, and he can slap you hard enough with them paws, he can think you're in a boxing ring. He's been a lot of company, though. Yeah. They train us pretty fast. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, that didn't take long. No, these pets figure us out. Look at that video I made about a dog's life. There's a lot of truth to this. Hello, Janice from Oz. How you doing, girl? You ain't had no more rumbles, have you? Did the earthquake hurt anything? Could you feel it at your house? I appreciate it, Charlie. You have a good night. Wow. I told you to quit jumping up and down when you get mad. I haven't been around one of those. I was coming out of California and stopped in Palm Springs and spent the night. They had a little earthquake, just enough you could feel it. Don't want to be in the middle of a big one. With an Aussie accent. Mother Nature gets unhappy. All we can do is just hang on for the ride. Rocky, get out of it. Get out. Hey, hey. No treat? Hmm? No treat? Rocky. He's playing hard to get now. What do you want? Huh? Here, let me get into this thing. If you want to get spooky about a earthquake, read about that one they had late 1800s or early 1900s where the Mississippi run backward for 2 weeks. Yeah, so far so good on that. You hear that? He's out of water. He's picking his water bowl up and dropping it. Yeah. He pick that bowl up and drop it and then look at me. What do you want? Don't give me that look. I'm getting one of them looks here. Going back to the bowl. He won't stop either. Yeah, I'll get him some water here in a minute. Mm. Yep, he is. What do you want? What? Hello, Captain Jack. Yeah. Don't growl at me. What are you growling at me for, huh? Well, the boat one halfway across the room, man. Let me go get that dog some water. He'll be over here biting me or something here in a minute. You gone, Tim? All right, you have a good night. Appreciate you coming in. I'll be right back, folks. Hey, Mo Bang, how you doing, fella? Lord, you couldn't say anything that ain't been said before, KT. Yeah, y'all probably hear him drinking. What? You my buddy now, huh? Don't quit growling at me. Yeah, that's one reason I got them big stainless bowls for Rocky. I had some plastic bowls, and he just picked them up and threw them all over the house. Crazy dog. Crazy dog. Yeah, crazy. You crazy. You're not spoiled or anything. Do a little Ray Charles there. Scratch on his back in the right place, and he'll do a good imitation of Ray Charles. All right, that's enough. Yeah, Tim, I've been doing that today. A lot of good folks didn't come home. Oh, he can put that face on. What? What do you want? He can put a face on when you tell him no. Ooh, it's just like, well, I'm glad he can't talk. He'll be slinging four-letter words. And then hell finding them waterfalls, aren't you? Yeah, he still got them, Janice. I've got the cuts on my arm to prove it. I tell you what, eat a lot of company. There's a goofy song out there that love me like my dog does. There's a lot of truth to that. I saw a deal on a post that I'll deal here. They said they give one day in remembrance to our heroes, and they give a whole damn month to people trying to figure out if they're a man or a woman. There's something wrong. Why am I not up there? Well, am I not up on the screen or? Well, if y'all can hear me, stick a one up in the chat. I'll figure out if this thing's working or not. Oh, okay. All right. Appreciate it, Tim. KT, Mobank. I need to teach him how to turn the faucet on and off next. Go much. All right. Hey, Roy. How you doing, my friend? Yeah. It it don't like water. When I'm taking care of them quail, well, I'll wash the water bowls out and all that kind of stuff. And the second I pick that spray nozzle up, he's gone. Oh, he wasn't getting enough attention. All right, get out. You like them races, don't you, Lord? Roy? Hmm. I see that's your fault instead of mine for a change. Yeah, Mobank, I got one of them $700 uh, water bills one time. Well, it sure could have been my computer, Janice. I've been having hell with this thing. Makes me want to throw it in the trash and start over. P6. Who is that? Oh, okay. You're going to have to build you a waterfall in the backyard where you don't have to go so far. Mobank. Just turn the water hose on. I'm surprised Bree hadn't done that yet. Okay. Boy, that's hard to do nowadays. I wonder if Bud lost another billion today. I hope the hell they did. There you go. Mm. I don't know if I could have watched that or not. I've been to Pearl Harbor, but that's the only one I've been to. Several times I've been close to that wall, but I don't think I can do that. I guess he's happy now. He went back to his bed. Yeah. Uh, I went to Pearl, but I don't think I'll ever go to the wall. And if you and if you want her to know that, you'll tell her, huh, Mo Bank? Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, everybody handles it different. And I think it's great for people that, for some people. Did you get you another Play Pretty cookie? All right, we'll have to listen to that. A little story about odd things that happen in this old world. Hellcat. Woo! When I was overseas, well, I got in a situation where we got cut off a pretty good W for a pretty good while. And anyway, they had me shown on that MIA list. 10 years after I come back from Vietnam, I was at a buddy of mine building a scale to weigh cattle on, and his wife walked up. And, well, you ought to listen to this, KT. His wife walked up and he introduced me to her. And she said, "What is your name?" I told her. She pulled that bracelet off and handed it to me. And my name was on it. That'll have to know that. Yeah, well, sometimes get a little tough once in a while. But anyway, we ain't gonna go have any doubters in here tonight. You know, it's funny. Everybody handles all that stuff so different, and I'm just, I'm just glad that people handle it, can handle it. The one thing that really bothers me more than anything else is the fact that 22 vets a day commit suicide. Now, it don't look like I'm gonna make it, Mobang. We'll have to meet up in Lollapalooza. But that's 7,000 vets a day commit suicide. Yeah, I mean a year. That's tough. I don't know what they can do about it. I do some work with the vets that are having trouble with that, and that seems to help me some. Yeah, some of them just get in so deep. Yeah, yeah, and that happens. That's that's the first thing they ask you when you go on a VA. So you think about committing suicide, hurting yourself? And I tell them, hell no. I spent too damn much effort trying to stay alive. I'm gonna live long enough to get even with my kids. I shouldn't say that. I got some good kids. Yeah, that's the way I am. Yeah. No, I don't. That is one thing. I've been married 3 times, and I'll have to say that they did a good job raising them kids. I'll give all 3 of them that. or two of them. At the last one, we didn't have any kids. Diane, I'm working on spending it. I worked hard and a lot of hours, and I spend money on other people, but I wouldn't always spend it on myself. I've been single, let's see, about 10 years now, and I spend more money on myself in the last 10 years than I have the rest of my life put together. That was the only thing about my kids, Cookie. They'd start to get into something or start to do something, and I'd be half a step ahead of them because I'd already done it. But I think that helped a little bit. I don't know, Diane. I never did get in bad trouble when I was a kid, but I did what my parents said when they were there. I did what I damn well pleased when they wasn't there. One time my son got in a little trouble at school, and I chewing on him a little bit about it. And he said, "Well, you know how it is, Dad." Said, "You know how peer pressure, and just force you into doing something." And I went through the damn roof. I said, "Boy, I better never hear that out of your mouth again." I said, "Nobody forced you to do anything. If you do something, be man enough to stand up and say, 'Yeah, I knew it was wrong, but I wanted to do it. And I did it.' But don't lie about it." Your brother gave you a fit, didn't they, Janet? Amanda, I appreciate you coming in. You have a good night, girl. Yeah, we're not going to stay on there too much longer. Yeah, this generation is a little different, aren't they, Mobile? Did they give your boyfriends a hard time, Janet? Here, a couple of years ago, me and my sister 2 years younger than I am, we were talking, and she said, Mom and Dad weren't too bad. But said, you were worse than they were. I said, well, I knew the guys that were wanting to go out with you. And I never will forget there was one guy that was wanting to go out with her. And I cornered her up and I said, no, you ain't going out with him. She said, well, you can't stop me. And I said, oh, yeah, I can. I said, I don't have to do anything to you. I'll go have a little talk with him and he won't be over here. She said, you were a hell of a lot worse than the mom and dad were. Well, I started working when I was 14, and I always worked hard all my life. I played hard too, still do. Well, the one that married my youngest daughter, when he walked in the house, I had a shotgun stripped down, put him back together, laying on the living room table, and it didn't bother him a bit. Oh, yeah, Bree, you got it coming, girl. When you say a girl was 12, 13, I always hated it when them girls got to be about 12, 13, 14 years old. And after they got about 12 or 13, I walk in the house one day and they come hop up in my lap, hug me around the neck, and be laughing and cutting up going on. And the next night I'd walk in there and say, "Hello, how are you doing?" They go to ball and go to their room. Dad ain't got a shot after he's about 13 until they get grown. Well, I had a pretty good reputation around that little town I lived in. I shot archery tournaments all over the country and shot skeet and was on the rifle and pistol team. So they knew anything I had torn down on that table I could use. Janice, I was about like you. My folks are real religious. And boy, when I did get loose, Lord help. Fast cars, fast horses, and more booze and wild women. Yep. Wonder I lived through all that. I had several people tell me I better hurry up and go to Vietnam before I got killed. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Janice. All right, Cookie. Next time we have to talk about that Hellcat. I want to know a little bit more about that. I had good folks. Now I can't fuss about that. Hell, a lot better than I was. Okay, I had to look at that. My parents weren't like that. They were hard-working folks. My dad taught me a whole lot. He was a hell of a craftsman. As they get a little older, same thing about a boy and his dad. They try to figure out who's the biggest bull in the pen. Well, folks, we've been on here an hour and a half. Well, I enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all coming in, and y'all have a good night.